After rejecting UK asylum visa offer, see what Biafrans want from UK government. So Nigerians in the United Kingdom have kicked against the asylum visa offer by the UK government. According to the reports and feedback from these Nigerians, they believe giving out asylum visa to Ipob members isn't the best solution to their request. According to them, if the UK government was to help, they should help the indigenous people of Biafra get a referendum and not an asylum offer. The way I laugh in Spanish, if the UK would ever do that. Recall that the UK Visas and Immigration had given out an asylum visa offer of application to as many IPOB members who would want to seek refuge in their country. They gave out guidelines and requirements for the offer, which the Nigerian government kicked against, which they describe as sabotage to Nigeria's security. Well, with or without condemnation from the Nigerian government, Igbos living abroad have openly rejected the offer. What they want is referendum, not an asylum visa offer. As they should. I think it's very telling, and I think the British in a way kind of play themselves, because it's very much because logically, without any emotion, without any sentiment, looking at the history of the country and what is happening now, it is highly justified what Biafrans are doing in terms of wanting to have, a state of their own. Absolutely. And to think that, again, Britain being a former colonizer, it's not even surprising. Like, why would it want to give them asylum visa offer? Why not offer the whole Nigeria that? Why is it to a select amount of people? To make them shut up? To make them keep quiet? Like, what do you think the aim is? So again, I think they kind of play themselves here, because it's like, why are you're scared? It shows that you want to limit, the potential or the agitation that IPOB and Biafrans have. Because again, these are the same people that left the European Union, left so many trade things, and now are giving asylum offers to Biafrans. And I think, again, what if all of Nigerians are like, okay, you're giving Biafrans asylum visa offers. Why are you not giving us asylum visa offers? Of course, Nigeria government rejected it as it's something to their security. Please don't say anything. Someone says this asylum grant ceased to be for the benefit of the Nigerian government and the Fulanis, which the British government had been supporting since inception. If Biafrans are granted asylum, they've left their land, the Fulani will take over. Exactly. The Fulani will take over the landed properties, including forests, which had been their even plans against Igbo people. Someone says, referendum is a tested way of separation without violence. That's what Nigeria needs right now, than going into a civil war that could last for over 50 years. Asylum is not the best. Allow them to go, please. Someone says, referendum, that's what we need now. Exactly. And if Britain has the power to make it happen, I don't know how. It's my opinion. I can't justify it. I can't prove it to you. I just know. My source is my source. I just again, it's my opinion. I'm not backing up with anything else. It's just highly suspicious that after you'd give independence, all the parties just, decide, okay, fine, we're gonna have Nigeria. Everyone signs, and then all of a sudden, one party from the day Nigeria gets independence is now fighting, or is expecting, actually, not even fighting, he's expecting that Biafra will become one, or Biafra will exist, and it's not happening. And then just 6-7 years after, there's a whole war. There's something they're trying to hide. Giving out asylum to Biafrans is a ploy by the Nigerian government in concert with the British, to reduce the number of Biafran agitators in Nigeria who would otherwise be missing in action if in Britain to take the asylum. Is still the same divide and rule policy of old used to join Biafrans in Nigeria during amalgamation of the North and the South. Why not support a referendum? People have gone to war for 3 years to fight for their freedom, and this same Britain supported Nigeria in that war to suppress the people's rights to good life. The British gains more in a volatile and war situation, so they supported Nigeria to kill Biafrans and to kill their aspirations of breaking away to live better. They imposed the Hausas on everybody, knowing how easy it is for them to control the North if they superimpose them on the Biafrans who own the oil. The British is evil. What do you think about that? Someone says, please, we need Biafra, and if you people won't help us, we need it right now. I think in one way, power is given, power is taken, not given. You have to take it. You don't ask or ask for permission. But then, with the way things are structured and the way neocolonialism works, and with the way shady and greedy organizations work, especially from a past colonizer, I mean, come on, what logical reason would Britain have to give independence? What? There is no logic. Why would they do that? Why? And it wasn't even like, what even makes it more sneaky was that it wasn't even like, okay, fine, one country. It was like at that same time, that late 1950s, early 1960s was when a lot of African countries were getting independence. So it was like a ripple effect. A lot of countries are like, this person's getting independence, this person getting independence, what's of me? That was basically what has happened. So it's like, why would they lose out? Well, not, yeah. Technically, if they're giving full independence, why would they lose out on such raw materials, so many things? Because of what? And because it's definitely not human rights and self-determination. Absolutely not. Okay, these people ran slavery for so many years. When it was abolished, then they now started colonizing. The absolute audacity. So again, if these people were able to put systems of oppression and exploit people for what, almost 400, 500 years, what are we saying? Someone says Biafra is what Igbos want. They believe that UK will be unattractive to stay when compared to Biafra as a country. They want to stay and develop Biafra as a nation. The fact is, the potential that the Biafrans will have to make Biafra one of the top leading countries in Africa is very high if, they are one. And of course, the underdevelopment of Africa benefits some pockets. It definitely does, because there's absolutely no excuse, no reason. And if you think of neocolonialism, yes, we have to take responsibility in some parts, but neocolonialism plays a huge role because past colonies and colonizers have to come to an agreement to get independence, which normally means the control of the resources of the colonies by the colonizers even after said independence. It is what it is. Someone says, please, what we Biafrans need is a referendum. We are tired of being one Nigeria where all Fulanis invade us in order to wipe us overnight. Unfortunately, this world is all about war, and referendum is basically the easiest, violence-free way to sort of separate instead of getting it complicated. Put a thing in the comment section below, and do not forget to like and subscribe.